it's Kanye. Hey, it's Kanye West. Yo, what up? It's Kanye West. What's going on? What's going on, guys? I'm back and I'm going to be reviewing the Yeezy Static V2 and the V2 Reflective. So I was super excited about this drop. I know everyone says Yeezys are dead, but when I first saw the shoe, I thought, you know, this is something new. This is something Kanye has never done. Love that. Here I got the regular V2 Static. I bought these from Foot Locker, and then I got lucky and I got my size in the Reflective. Super exciting to me because this was a rare drop, and if you tried to get them, you know how difficult it was. They dropped at like 11. My confirmation email for when I got them was 11:54. So it said that the site had crashed and that it wasn't available. Not cool, Kanye. Not cool. And so I was like trying to look on Instagram a little bit to like look at some forums and see what everyone else was saying, but I wasn't trying to miss it. So I was like going back and forth, flipping back and forth. And then I realized like just sitting there on that page wasn't doing anything. So I kept refreshing. Then eventually I got to the page, got my size in, clicked purchase, and it didn't take it to my cart. And so then I was like, oh great, like this is gonna take forever. And so then I kept doing that, and sometimes it would take me completely out of the page, sometimes it just wouldn't do anything, sometimes it would take me back to the page. Eventually I got the shoe in my cart, and then it crashed again. But then every time I went to the page, it was still in my cart. So I knew that I just had to get to the cart, put all my info in, which is already in because I purchased it on Yeezy Supply before. I just had to purchase it. So the difference between just the regular Static box is the numbering right here. It has the EPC on it, like most of the V2s do. It just has the boost on one of the sides, and then the 350 up here. So it opens the same way any other V2 box would. Dang, yeah, these are nice. I like these a lot. I mean, some OG fans are going to be mad when I say this, but it definitely reminds me of the Turtle Dove colorway. It's definitely my favorite shoe, the Turtle Dove. Wear it with anything really, and this kind of has a similar thing. It has that translucent or transparent, however you want to say it, little stripe here. Pretty nice shoe overall. I just think it's something different that Kanye hasn't done. Pretty sick shoe. Get the other one out. Yeah, I like this a lot. These are a size 6. I have the creams in a size 6 in the V2s, and so these probably will fit. A lot of people take the insoles out. I don't know if you're supposed to wear them like that. I doubt it, but I think that's just how people fit into them better. I'll get a closer look at some of this stuff. So yeah, it has the nice textured lines here. It has that translucent stripe. So if you wear some fun socks, that could be a blessing and a curse. But some socks would probably look kind of foo-foo with those. Overall, just a really good shoe. Probably my favorite shoe Kanye has put out in a long time, probably since the 700 Wave Runner, because it's just something different, and I like what he did with the shoe. Alright, so now we have the V2 Static Reflective. Again, it's a really similar box to the regular Static ones. The only difference here is the size tag here. It's a little different. It doesn't have the EPC logo. This reminds me a lot of the Turtle Doves. I know those original boxes had this, and then I think it wasn't until the V2s or like a re-release of the Pirate Blacks that they started doing just like the big number right here. Could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But obviously it opens the same way. Same usual paper. Honestly, it looks very, very, very similar. And that's like the first thing I noticed. It's like the same shoe. But let's take a look at this. I feel like it needs to be kind of dark to be able to see this. I don't know. But I'm going to try and put some light on it. Because like if you look at this, like there's really, like I think the gray on this one's a little bit lighter or not as much, but it's like almost the same shoe. Yeah, like if you look at the inside, I think you can see the gray a little bit better on this one, and then this is more light because this is kind of like a white shoe. Like when I look at this, I see white, or this one I see like the gray like fly knit material. but let's see if anything happens when I put a flashlight on it. Here we go. I did not think this through. These are the latest Yeezy drop. I wanted to review them because I got both pairs. People have been talking about it, talking about Yeezy and how it's going down. I don't know. So here they are. I'm gonna try and get some pictures so that we can see that reflected a little bit better. Alright, so basically what I like best is that it just goes with everything. Like I could put this on right now and it would be popping. And you always want to be popping. Word to the wise. Lexi Whiskey 2019. Inside. Don't need that. This is a size 5.5. These are the reflectives, by the way. Clean bottom. Pretty sick. Let me see if they fit. Oh, sheesh. Little snug, not gonna lie, little snug. That's pretty common with the V2s though. It's like a comfortable snug though. It's more snug at the top where it gets narrow. But again, like I've got some nutso socks on right now that do not look sick with these. So if you look, I got like these Puma socks on. You can see it through and that just does not look popping. You definitely need either like I feel like an all one color sock is the only way to pull these off. I feel like gray goes with everything, so it might be able to be whatever color, but it definitely has to be one color. Because you've got the, what do they call these, insoles? A lot of people take these out, like I said. Shows like the size thing right here. But I've always noticed this little ridge. I don't know if you can see the little ridge in that. Usually his insoles do have a little ridge. And then also the one thing to notice on these, a lot of times the fakes, this writing will go this way on both sides, but the real ones go, this one goes that way, and then the left shoe goes the other way. All right, I'm gonna try these ones on. They're the regular V2s. Again, take that out. Don't need that. And this is, oh gosh. So this is what they look like on feet. These are definitely more in my size. I definitely recommend getting a V2. Many of you probably know this by now, but buy a half size up. Don't rock like a two-tone sock with this bad boy. That is not something that we're gonna do in 2019. So my overall thoughts on these shoes, I would give the reflectives probably like 8.2, you know, gotta be a little bit generous just because this is brand new in a term of like Kanye's never done anything like this before. A lot of his shoes aren't really that flashy like some people think they are, but pretty neutral colors he always uses, and like the reflective I feel like gives it a pop from like all the rest, even like the red stripe and whatever. So I definitely like those more than these. I do really like these. I'd have to give these probably like a 7.5, so it's really close. But what I will say is that, you know, when these first came out, the first pair of 5.5s, I don't know if it shows on StockX, but it literally went for $1,300. And I didn't have my shoe yet, so I couldn't sell it. Otherwise, it would have been a no-brainer. But I think they'll probably go back up. Right now, they're going for like 4 something, which the resale game, shout out to all the 12-year-old boys that are selling their shoes. Definitely gonna hold on to these for a while and see what happens. But if you're interested in like buying these, I would say just go with the regular static because they're so much cheaper. They're only going for a little bit over retail now. If you really want it in your collection, I totally understand. But if you're more like just going for the static look, I go with this. You save some money. You still get the reflective laces. They're definitely a sharp shoe. I give them credit where credit is due. It's something new. It's something that we haven't really seen that much. We've got a lot of reflective clothes coming out. I know Nike's done a lot of reflective clothes, and so maybe Kanye took that idea. I'm gonna do a couple close-ups of these just so you can see better comparison. I am gonna go take a nap.